Hello students, welcome you all in the series of online classes, and our today's topic is now after completing question number 2 of exercise 7.4. Now children, you see the question number 3 of exercise 7.4. This is your question number 3, and first you draw the figure. The figure is this. Suppose these are the two line segments joined in such a manner. This is label it is A, B, C and D. With this angle, C and D, and intersecting at O. This is your question number 3. Now in this question, it is given that angle B is smaller than angle A and angle C is smaller than angle D. Now you need to show that. So first you write what is given. What is given? Angle B is less than angle A, and angle C is also smaller than angle D. So now to show, what to show? We need to show AD is smaller than BC. This is to show. What we show? AD is smaller than BC. Here two lines AD and BC intersecting at O such that angle B is less than angle A and angle C is less than angle B. Then we need to show that line AD is smaller than line BC. This is the question. Let's see how this can be solved. Now since line AD and BC intersecting at O, so there are two triangles being formed. One is ABO and other is COD. So we will take in these two triangles. Proof. In triangle ABO, what we have? Angle B is smaller than angle A. It means the side opposite to BO, that is OA, is less than BO. Suppose this is your equation 1. What I told, it is given in triangle ABO, angle B is less than angle A. Then side opposite to angle B, that is OA, is less than side opposite to angle A, that is BO, by the properties of inequalities in triangle. As I have told you earlier, that the side opposite to the smaller angle is smaller. So B is a smaller angle than A. So the side opposite to B, that is OA, will be smaller than the side opposite to OB. So that's why I have taken this equation 1. Similarly in triangle COD also. In triangle COD, you may take angle C is smaller than angle D. It is given. So the side opposite to C, that is OD, is smaller than side opposite to D, that is OC. Suppose this is equation 2. Now, by the same principle, we have obtained equation 2. Now, adding equation 1 and 2. Now, you adding equation 1 and 2, we get what? OA plus OD is less than DO plus OC. So when you will add OA plus OD becomes AD is less than DO plus OC, that is BC. Hence proved. This is your required result which you were to show. We have applied the properties of inequalities in these two triangles. The first triangle ABO, it is given that angle B is less than angle A. So the side opposite to angle B, that is OA, will be smaller than BO. And suppose this is your equation 1. And in triangle COD, it was given that angle C is less than angle D. So side opposite to angle C, that is OD, is smaller than side opposite to angle D, that is OC. This is your equation number 2. Now add equation 1 and 2, you will get OA plus OD is smaller than DO plus OC. So OA plus OD, you can see from the figure, will be equal to AD is smaller than DO plus OC is less than BC. So in this way this question has been completed. Now let's see the question number next, that is question number 4. The fourth question is, again the figure is given, so first we will draw its figure and thereafter we will try to solve it. The question number 4 is saying that, question number 4, here are also the two sides, this and this. Join it together. This is AB, A, B, and this is C, D. Now first we will read the question and we will try to identify the given and what is to prove. AB and CD are respectively the smallest and longest sides of a quadrilateral ABCD. Say figure, so that AB and CD are respectively the smallest and longest sides. Let AB and CD are respectively the smallest and largest side of quadrilateral ABC. It means AB is the smallest one side of the quadrilateral ABCD and CD is the largest side of the quadrilateral ABCD. Now show that we need to show what we need to show. We need to show first, number 1, angle A is greater than angle C and angle B is greater than angle D. This is to be So we need to show what we have here. AB is the shortest side of quadrilateral ABCD and CD is the longest side of quadrilateral ABCD. Now we need to show this angle A is greater than angle C and this angle B is also greater than angle D. So first we will prove one case, that is angle A is greater than angle C. Similarly, it can be proved angle B is greater than angle D. So to prove this, we need a construction. Construction is that join AC. So write construction. In construction you may write join AC. And when you join AC, then suppose this is your angle 1, this is your angle 2, this is your angle 3 and this is your angle 4. We assumed it. Now let's see proof. What is proof? In triangle, since in triangle ABC, since AB is the shortest side of quadrilateral ABCD. AB was the shortest side of quadrilateral ABCD. It means that the AB will be smaller than BC because AB and BC are the side of the quadrilateral. So when AB was the shortest side of quadrilateral, then it is obvious that AB is smaller than BC. When AB is, or you may omit this in triangle ABC, simply write this because there will be confusion for writing in triangle ABC. So AB is smaller than BC. So the angle opposite to AB will be also smaller than the angle opposite to angle BC. It means that the angle 2 will be less than angle 1. Suppose this is your equation number 1. Okay. Now again you write, since CD was the longest side of the quadrilateral ABCD. So right here, since CD is the longest side of quadrilateral ABCD. CD was the longest side of quadrilateral ABCD. It means that CD is greater than AD. Is it clear or not? CD is the longest side of the whole quadrilateral ABCD. It means that CD is greater than AD, or you may call AD is smaller than CD because CD is the largest side of the quadrilateral. So AD must be smaller than the CD. Now the angle opposite to the smallest side AD is angle 4. So your angle 4 will be smaller than angle opposite to the largest side CD, that is angle 3. This way. Make it clear here. CD is the largest side of the quadrilateral. So it is obvious that CD must be larger than the AD. it means that AD is smaller than the CD. So I have written here AD is smaller than the CD, and when AD is smaller than the CD, then the angle opposite to AD, that is angle 4, must be smaller than the angle opposite to side CD, that is angle 3. Now I am going to add equation 1 and 2. See here, adding equation 1 and 2. So when we add equation 1 and 2, then we will get angle 2 plus angle 4 is smaller than angle 1 plus angle 3. Okay. Now 2 plus 4 will become angle C is smaller than 1 plus 3, that is angle A. Okay. So you may call angle A is greater than angle C. Similarly, you can prove angle B is greater than angle D. Proved. So in this way you can prove it. Okay students, I hope that all of you have understand it.